Good evening and welcome to McAllen ISD. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League.
Regardless of the outcome of this game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence.
We ask that, as a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth.
The officials for this event have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and administrators.
Without them, this event would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game.
We ask you as students, parents, and citizens to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility.
This means that you as a fan
Should not criticize players on either team.
Should not boo the officials.
should not have alcoholic beverages on public school grounds. This is a violation of state law.
Should be courteous to the visiting fans.
Should cheer for your team.
And show respect for injured players on both teams.
Thank you for your attendance and enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
On behalf of our school board and our McAllen ISD family, I want to welcome all of you to DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. Thank you for supporting sporting events in our public schools. Your love, your energy, and your passion is what drives our student athletes to excel on the field. Enjoy the competition and best of luck to both teams. Thank you.
And welcome to another edition of Football Night in McAllen ISD. And tonight it's the McAllen Memorial Mustangs taking on the La Jolla Juarez Lincoln Huskies. An exciting District 16 5A Division I action. How do you do? I'm Mark May with Mario Reyna. And we're coming to you from DQ Fan Field. And tonight, both teams looking to stay in the win category. What are your keys, Mario?
The keys are simple from both teams is they like to run the ball. So they're going to see they can do that. They don't throw unless they have to. And, of course, like any game, Mark, avoid the turnovers. And at the end of the day, let your playmakers, not only on offense but defense, make the plays for your team.
Yeah. All of those are very important and certainly are very key in this one. I know Memorial's coming off a big win against McAllen, La Jolla Juarez Lincoln. They snapped a long losing streak, didn't they?
Yeah, it's been a hard time for them. They had more than 30 losses in a row, and they finally won one. And that's the start of trying to change your program, right? But it's going to be an uphill battle for them because they're playing a real tough team that everybody predicts should finish 1 or 2, right? But like you said, last week was a very emotional game against McAllen Bulldogs. And will that carry over today? Are they going to be flat, or are they going to come out and just, take charge from the beginning?
All right, and earlier this week we caught up with one of the Mustang players, running back J.P. Garza, and he is the subject of this week's player profile. Here it is.
Hi, my name is J.P. Garza, and I'm a senior, and I'm a running back.
That's Garza. Garza breaks a tackle at the 5, is near the goal line. And they made it, yeah, touchdown signal.
So as a running back, we get the ball, we try to get as many yards as we can. We make a lot of blocks, and we just go out there, read our O-line, make a play. This last game against McAllen, I scored a touchdown real late in the game it kind of sealed it up. That was very memorable.
Give it to Garza again. Big hole up the middle. First down and more. Still going. Cuts inside at the 10. Still going. And a touchdown.
I just want to help lead my team to victory. I just want to go out there, win a district title, win out for the rest of the season, and go as far as we can in the playoffs. Once I graduate from high school, I want to go to college at UT, and then I want to major in biology, and then eventually go to medical school.
He's also going to be the student athlete of the week, featured on the big scoreboard here later on this evening during the game itself. Talking about our players to watch, let's take a look at, first of all, for La Jolla Juarez Lincoln, their quarterback, John Menchaca, only a junior. And he played last year, though, as a sophomore and as a pass-run threat, scored some touchdowns running and also throwing through the air. So he's kind of a dual threat for this team, John Menchaca. And also on the other side, for Memorial, how about their linebacker, Aiden Stauffer? And Stauffer right there, number 33, is going to be looked at to stuff the run as well as drop back and help defend the pass. And Juarez Lincoln kind of a dual threat team here. So Aiden Stauffer and the rest of the linebacker core will have a tough act here for them here tonight. Taking a look at our starters now. Our starters for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs tonight. between the Huskies and the Mustangs just a few moments from kickoff. And the offensive backs and receivers, Kane Coy at the quarterback and Garza, Jaden Solis are the running backs. The receivers, Gavin McIntyre at the tight end. Then the wideouts, Hugo Rodriguez and Michael Alanis. Alanis leading the team with 10 touchdowns. Offensive line, you've got Rene Gomez, the senior, and then 4 juniors in Damian Lopez, Gustavo Escandon, Ezekiel Osuna, and Sean Reyes. Then on the defensive line, you have Eric Guajardo, Jason Escobar, and Javi Izaguirre. Then the linebackers, we mentioned Stauffer, of course. There's also Dalton Keller, Nico Lara, and Adrian Garza. And then the 4-man secondary consists of Noah Ocanas, Nick Luna, Rick Rada, and Daniel Ozzie Cardenas. So the Mustangs come in at 5-1. The Huskies 1-5. They did snap a losing streak that went back more than 3 years since the COVID days against Donna North back in week 2. That was a 28-21 victory. Their losses, though, came to Brownsville, Lopez, Edinburgh Economides, Mackay, and Mickey Rowe High, and then Edinburgh Bella last week. Edinburgh Bella will be here tomorrow night, in fact, taking on the Mickey Rowe Warriors in their homecoming game. Meanwhile, it was the Mustangs who opened the year with victories over Brownsville, Hannah, and Weslaco High. Then their only loss came to an out-of-valley team, San Antonio Johnson, and then they beat Rio Grande City, Mission, and Mackay in the last 3 weeks. Right now we have our Veteran of the Week being honored. This is Jose Romero, served in the U.S. Marine Corps. He's with his wife, Catherine Romero, and he served 29 years in the U.S. Marines in Operation Iraqi Freedom, and then also in Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. And his awards include 2 Meritorious Service Medals, 3 Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medals, and 4 Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medals. So we certainly appreciate him and his service to our country. Now we've got the color guard coming out. And of course, the McAllen Memorial JROTC is affiliated with the U.S. Marine Corps. You can see their names there. They've got Victor Garza on the right rifle. Left rifle is Timothy Gonzalez. Carrying the U.S. flag is Bartlett Marcus. And carrying the Marine Corps flag is Carlos Cáceres. Under the direction of their JROTC instructor, Mr. Rogelio de Leon, retired Marine Sergeant. And time now for our national anthem, which will be sung tonight by Memorial High Choir member Jocelyn Rosales.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Very well done by Jocelyn Rosales from McAllen Memorial under the direction of Mr. Omar Samaniego at the Memorial Choir. And time now to check in on our officials for tonight. I believe we have a 7-man crew.
And there they are, looking good, led by referee right in the right in the middle with a white hat, that's Bobby Rodriguez. Then they have Joel Salas, Adrian Ramirez, Andy Castro, Larry Alvarez, and the field judge, Amy Young, and side judge, Royel Silva. Very experienced crew. They've been here a long time, and it's good to see some female officials out here. And Amy Young, last time she was here, she did a fabulous job, and I understand she's been rated pretty high. So congratulations to Amy and leadership under Bobby Rodriguez.
Yeah, our 7-man crew tonight, and there's the Mustang cheerleaders.
You
Two-time
can't say
UIL state
7-man
champion.
crew anymore. You just got to say
just 7-person crew.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
There you go. Ah, these cheerleaders are something else, aren't they, Mark? Under the leadership of Pete Ramirez, how many titles do they have?
Yeah, 2 state championships and numerous regional titles and top 15 finishes at the national level multiple times over the years. And just moments away from kickoff now between the Memorial Mustangs and the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. Huskies obviously looking for the upset here tonight. They can pull that off against the Mustangs. They're 0 for 2 against McAllen schools, having lost to Mackay and to Nicky Rowe, both by one-sided scores. Memorial, looking at their results, they opened with, they've had some high-scoring games, beating Hannah by 37-13. They beat Wesco 45-38 in a shootout. Then they had that loss to San Antonio Johnson. Then they beat Rio Grande City and Mission with shutouts 42-0 and 48-0. And then Mackay, surprisingly close game last week, 32-29, game where Mackay nearly pulled an upset.
That was basically so far in this stadium, Mark, has been the game of the year so far. And we're looking for more of those type games as district play. District play is really right here, right? And everybody is going to beat each other. So it's going to be very, very interesting till the end of the year for sure.
And we've got the Mustangs coming out onto the field right now. You can see they'll be wearing their traditional blue tops with the blue pants, the light blue helmets. And then here come the Huskies, wearing mostly white tonight. They've got red and gray and black in their scheme. Huskies, one of 3 high schools in La Jolla. Remember, for years it was just La Jolla High School. Then they expanded to Palmview and Juarez Lincoln. Of course, Memorial knows what that's about. They're the 2nd high school in McAllen, sandwiched between Mackay and Nicky Rowe. And veteran of the week, Mr. Romero.
He has credentials, doesn't he? You're reading them out, unbelievable credentials.
Yeah, served overseas in both Iraq and Afghanistan, was received multiple medals, I think at least 9 by my count. And we got the coin toss going on now, each team with their captains out there. It'll be the Huskies who will get to call this.
Look at all
If
those
they win the
stickers.
toss, they can decide what they
Stickers
want to
on
do.
the helmets,
Oh,
Mark,
yes.
and they have to do certain things to earn those stickers. And the way Lara's playing number 42, I don't know if he's going to have a helmet big enough for all the stickers that he's been getting. He's been having a great year on the defensive side.
Yeah, the rest of those captains there for McAllen Memorial include right there, Nick
Right
Luda,
there.
JP Garza, Kane Coy, Eric Guajardo, Dalton Keller, Nico Lara. Now, 2 of them, JP Garza and Keller, are kind of standing back, so they're not in the camera shot right now, but they're a few yards behind as kind of, I think they allow just 4 captains
Correct.
to be in the coin toss, and then the other 2 become honorary, if you will.
One of our keys to the game, Mark, we talk about let your playmakers make the plays, and all the playmakers are actually captains, so expect big nights from every captain that we called out.
And it looks like Juarez Lincoln being
Memorial has won the toss.
Being asked which goal they wanted to defend. Memorial won the toss. And it looks like they'll be receiving. I'm going to have the explanation right here.
Memorial has won the toss. They have elected to receive. Gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck.
Is that a surprise, Mark?
No, I don't think so. I think
You have
they
that
would have
big
wanted
line?
the ball. They like to establish their game and play their style of football and force the other team to play to their tempo.
And they did that at the last game. They took the ball and marched down the field. They were doing pretty good, but then Mackay, their passing attack was it gave the defense a lot of problems, so that's an assessment that the Memorial defense has to make.
So Juarez Lincoln will be kicking off. And Memorial will be receiving, advancing from right to left as we look at things. And there you see back to receive for Memorial. Jaden Solis, one of their running backs. Standing in front of him is wide receiver Hugo Rodriguez.
You know, we talk about the Memorial offense has been doing pretty good, Mark. And even what's more surprising is that they only have, out of the 11 starters, they only have 2 seniors that are starters. So if you're not going to stop them this year, Mark, good luck next year.
Yeah, they'll have a lot of players coming back from a very good team.
Junior starters.
We see also back to receive is McAllen ISD. Now, McAllen ISD has he's been to the end zone quite a few times.
He
hasn't
has. He's leading the team in scoring with those 10 touchdowns you talked about. Has 60 points.
And here's the kickoff now by Dylan Lopez for Juarez Lincoln. This can be picked up by Memorial about their 3-yard line, right out across the 10. Makes a move at the 20, has some more room at the 30. Picks up some blocks, is near midfield. Great return there by McAllen ISD. We just talked about him as a man who's no stranger to the end zone. Almost found it there on the kickoff.
Yep, he has a knack for that end zone. I mean, the Mustangs don't throw much, but when they do, he's the big guy. He kind of started off with a muff, and that move right there to the right side is where he found those extra 25 yards. Good job by McAllen ISD.
Yeah, all the way up to the 49, a 46-yard return. Notice there was no panic after the ball bounced off his chest. He simply picked it up and made his moves. Here's Coy wanting to throw on first down and hits his man. It's J.P. Garza, and Garza, first down and more. It's well inside Huskies territory to about the 31-yard line, and right away the Mustangs are making some noise.
And over the years, Mark, we have become accustomed to this Mustang offense. They love to run the ball. As they call the pound the ground. But the new wrinkle this year is that they're throwing the ball a little bit more often. I think we have an injury timeout, but Coy, he's already thrown 53 passes, Mark, so that's a new deal for the Mustang offense.
Indeed, we'll talk more about that in a moment. We've got an officials timeout, so we'll take a break. No score, early first quarter here at DQ Fan Field. We'll be right back.
In South Texas, we know family is everything. That's why at South Texas Health System Clinics, we focus on providing exceptional care for generations of patients. Our family practices offer a wide range of services for every member of your family, from infants to seniors. Our experienced physicians take the time to listen and provide personalized care, ensuring the health and well-being of your family for years to come. At South Texas Health System Clinics, we're dedicated to keeping families healthy and happy. We are here for you every step of the way.
And we're back here at DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium for tonight's game. McAllen Memorial against the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. No score. Mustangs took the opening kickoff all the way out to the 49-yard line. And they just had a 20-yard short pass to J.P. Garza. And we've got an officials timeout right now. And what are the numbers on Kane Coy? You were just giving those right before the break.
Well, making 28 out of 54. He already had 695 yards, so he's already at the 700 mark here in game number 7. And boy, this game's, we remember game 1, and now we're in game 7. That's how fast the season is going. And all these teams every game's so important to try to get into the playoffs. And we might want to talk about that later on in the season, how the UIL has reformatted some of the playoff. Like you have Division 1, Division 2. In football for a long time, but now they're doing that in basketball and they're doing that in volleyball. So they want more state champions. And it all started with football, where the teams with the highest enrollments, they play each other. And so volleyball's going to be interesting this year. They're going to have a bunch of state champions now. They doubled the state champions, and that's what UIL wants to do. Is, it's hard when you only have one state champion in one division, but now they're going to have 2. And so that's going to be exciting. One thing about the Mustangs, they have to be careful, Mark, is they can't be looking ahead. They know that Vela is and Nicky Road right now are teams that they're going to be right in front of him in the path to the district championship. But they gotta take care of business tonight first.
Yeah, right now they've got a first down as we see quarterback Kane Coy, only a junior, has been a starter since his freshman year. About to get under center. 1st and 10 Mustangs at the Huskies' 31-yard line. They're tight end to the right side behind a split backfield. They're going to give this to Solis. He's got the quarterback lead block there, and Solis, a big hole there over the right guard, all the way inside the 20, inside the 15 actually, all the way to the 14-yard line, and another set of downs.
We talked about the quarterback. Also, you know, most quarterbacks, they give off a pitch out or hand off, and that's the end of the day for them. But you take a look at Coy. He's down there trying to find a linebacker to block.
So 1st and 10 Mustangs at the Husky 14-yard line. Early first quarter. Handoff, JP Garza has room inside the 10, close to the, inside the 5, actually to the 4. That'll be close to a first down.
It all starts on the offensive line of scrimmage. Some big kids, Mark, that we talked about all season long. But then you have like 3 running backs. You have Jalen Solis with 417 yards, and then Braxton Spades with 380. And JP Garza with 280. He might be already close to 300. But that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Yeah, picked up 10 yards there on a first down. I put him at 290. 1st and goal here for the Mustangs. Got an unbalanced line to the right side. Gonna give this left. This is Garza, hit at the 2, falls forward. And they're saying he got into the end zone. The ball crossed the plane, and it's a touchdown here for the Mustangs. Early going, and their opening drive gets pay dirt.
That's JP. That's his 4th touchdown of the year. Now Sanchez is in for the extra point.
Good snap and hold. Extra point is up and away, and it is good. And the Mustangs lead now 7-0 with 10:23 to go here in quarter number 1. And it was a terrific drive there for the Mustangs. They go 51 yards after the 46-yard kickoff return by Alanis. And the drive 51 yards in 4 plays. And they are up 7-0. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back in a moment. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD. Mark May with Mario Reyna, the rest of our award-winning MITV broadcast crew. Mustangs go 51 yards in 4 plays. They picked up 4 first downs. Every play was a first down on that drive. Here's the kick. They're going to let this go out of bounds. Almost a perfect kick there, as it almost died at the 1. It actually goes out at the 2, so that'll come all the way out to the 30-yard line. On those kickoffs that go out of bounds, the receiving team has the option to take the ball 30 yards from the spot of the kick. So since spot of the kick was at the Mustang 40, it would come all the way over to the La Jolla 30.
Very well explained, Mark.
Test, mic test.
There's another look at the touchdown. We see again is JP Garza falling forward. Extended that right arm to get the ball over the plane.
Shout out to that offensive line, man, opening up the big holes here in the first possession.
So here's first possession for La Jolla Juarez Lincoln. It's a pass over to the left side, goes incomplete. Quarterback John Menchaca.
I know we already said the starters of that offensive line, but I'm so impressed by them all year. Sean Reyes, Ezequiel, Lucena, Gustavo Escandon, Damian Lopez, Rene Gomez, and you can't forget the tight end, Gavin McIntyre. opening up big holes all year long.
That was Alan Serta, number 24 there as the intended receiver. Probably better off that he did not make the catch, as it looked like the Mustangs had that ready, would have been tackled for a loss. So it's 2nd and 10 now from La Jolla's 30-yard line. They fake the handoff, Menchaca wants to keep it. Mustangs all over this, and he's going to be hit for a loss. Menchaca had nowhere to go, and the first man on the scene was 55, Adrian Garza.
Garza's one of the outside linebackers.
Look at it again, you see it was a fake handoff.
Look out for the defense. Last week, Nico Lara had like a career day. A number of tackles and assists he was in. He comes into this game. Number 42, Nico Lara, with the leading tackler, has 50 total, and then Dalton Keller has 40, and Aiden Stauffer has 36.
So 3rd down and 14 now for the Huskies. They have 3 receivers to the left. There's going to be a draw play. They're going to run this big hole up the middle here. A lot of room, but it's going to be just enough for the first down. They needed 14 yards and were able to get it on a draw. It's a great call there.
Yeah,
that was Gabriel Aleman on the carry.
Has to be one of the best calls of the year right there. I assume that the defense for the Mustangs were expecting pass, and the surprise came, and nobody expected that.
Yeah, picked up 19 yards and a first down to the Huskies' 45-yard line. Now wanting to throw, loses possession, and I think they're going to rule this a fumbled ball, not a forward pass, and it's going to be Mustang football.
Wow, it almost looked like a pass, but the referee, Bobby, was there, and I think that, well, he wanted to bring it back in. That's when he lost the ball, so that's why it is not a pass. And we'll take a look at the replay. It's something that the Huskies, especially right after a first down, they didn't want to see. Let's take a look at the replay. Quarterback there. No, he was going to bring it back.
Before
he was going to bring it back, and then they hit him. So that's a good call by the referee. And in there was Javi Izaguirre to recover the fumble.
Yeah, Javi's get a defensive end, gets the fumble recovery, first turnover of the game. Mustangs have it in La Jolla territory at the 38. As they hand this off on first down. That's JP Garza once more with good running room up near the 30-yard line.
This is where you know that the Husky defense is going to have a tough night. Almost every play so far by the Mustangs, they have gotten at least 10 yards. So it's not until the Husky defensive line can compete against the offensive line, it's going to be very, very difficult.
He actually picked up a first down, got exactly 10 yards. Mustangs move the chains. They're at the 28 now. Here's Solis trying to get outside at the 20. Now cutting back in at the 10 and pushed out of bounds. It's going to be first and goal now here for the Mustangs.
So what do you do on defense, Mark? You try to stop the inside game. You can't do that, and then running down the middle opens up the outside, and that's because Spates is on the sidelines, real relaxed, and he's the one that goes in there when they get in closer to the goal line. It's the blocking on both sides, Mark. The left side, the right side, up the middle.
Humberto Mandujano had the pushed him out of bounds. The 7-yard line. It's first and goal now at the 7. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. Mustangs threatening to score again. Gonna fake the toss. Coy wants to throw, is looking to the end zone, and incomplete. Is trying to get it to Hugo Rodriguez. Ball's incomplete. It'll be second down and goal.
Hugo Rodriguez is buddy on the baseball team. And that's, even though that ball was not completed, Mark, just look at Kane Coy, how calm he is. Took his time, and it would have been a fantastic catch. All he did was try to give Hugo Rodriguez an opportunity to come up with a big catch.
First play for the Mustangs that did not result in a first down or a touchdown. Second and goal at the 7. They toss this right. This is Solis. Solis hit at the 5, breaks a tackle, and gets down to the 3-yard line. And it'll bring up third down. Clock running at 7.5 to go here in the first quarter.
I would hate
Mustangs
to be
with the third down.
I would hate to be a middle linebacker, Mark, for the defense here for the Huskies, because like, where are you going to go with it? They could go left, right, up the middle.
They have so many weapons in that backfield as well. Unbalanced line to the left side, 3rd and goal. Goy hands this off. Garza hit at the line, surges forward on second effort, and has the touchdown. And the Mustangs take a lead of 13-0 here in the first quarter. Second touchdown of the night already for J.P. Garza. I believe is it 5th of the year?
Number 5, Mark, number 5. The thing about J.P. Garza, he's got such good balance. He was hit originally, but there's no way he's going to go down unless you wrap him up.
Here's the extra point try by Jonathan Sanchez. Snap and hold. Kick is up and away, and it is good. And the Mustangs lead it now 14-0 with 7:08 to play in quarter number 1. 2 possessions for the Mustangs and 2 touchdowns. We're going to take a break and be back in a moment. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
Why choose Lone Star National Bank for your business? Because no other bank does more to support local businesses. In fact, we are the #1 lender in the Valley to small businesses. We put money to work here in our community.
That helps our local businesses grow, creating more jobs
and more opportunities for all of us.
working together.
We do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
And we're back. Mustangs about to kick off. The Huskies will have the ball for their second possession. They turned it over in the last possession. Mustangs able to cash in. 5 plays, 38 yards. J.P. Garza with his second score already. See the touchback there, so Juarez Lincoln will get the ball at their own 25-yard line.
And tonight, Jonathan Sanchez is 2 for 2 on extra points, makes it 24 out of 29, and that's important for him because if you're going to be a playoff team, you cannot afford to miss too many extra points that can come back and haunt you later in the games.
Especially when you get into the playoffs. You get tough opponents every week. So second possession now for the Huskies. 3 down linemen for the Mustangs. It's a handoff. It's their running back, Alaman. Alaman hit at the line of scrimmage. Managed to gain a yard, I think, on second effort.
Harvey was in there. And on that tackle, right there. A couple other Mustangs coming in and helping out. 44, Javi Izaguirre recovered a fumble earlier.
So the shotgun snap to Menchaca. He's going to throw this incomplete. Broken up by the Mustangs linebacker. That was Adrian Garza, intended for number 3, Santiago Lopez.
Good timing by linebacker Garza. He just waited just on time for the receiver to touch the ball, and then that's when you hit him. We'll take a look at the replay right here. There you go. No penalty. And now Huskies are in a 3rd and 9 situation.
So 3rd down and 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down last possession. Here's Menchaca with time. Over the middle, and this is caught. It's a 1st down. That's Lopez there, and he's hit right at midfield and forced out of bounds. Huskies able to convert on 3rd and long for the second straight possession. 24 yards all the way up to the 50.
Very nicely done to Santiago Lopez. He's just a sophomore. He ran a very good route and give credit to the offensive line for the Huskies that gave John Menchaca, the junior quarterback, an opportunity to find the open receiver in Lopez.
Just past the halfway point of the first quarter. Mustangs up by 2 touchdowns. Huskies put a man in motion, a little pop pass there. Couldn't turn the corner. Is forced out of bounds with the loss of yardage. I think the man with the first hit there was Noah Okanis, the cornerback.
That's a real good pursuit right there by 3 Mustangs. If you take a look at them right here, look at their hustle led by number 17, Stevie Gonzalez. Also in there was Eric Guajardo.
Yeah, loss of 6 yards there on the short pass. That was Sebastian Lopez was the receiver. So 2nd down and 16. Short pass caught by Alaman. A good open field tackle there by the Mustangs, Dalton Keller.
Dalton Keller has had a pretty good year all year. He came into this game as the 2nd leading tackler with 40 total tackles, of which 30 are assists and 10 solo tackles, and that's another solo tackle for Keller. He was okay with giving up the short yardage. It was about not to give the big yardage. Well done by Dalton Keller.
So this will be 3rd down and 13 now for the Huskies. They'll put 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. And in the backfield in the pistol is Alaman, who stays in the block. Menchaca looks like he wants to keep it. Doesn't able to pick up much space. It's going to be 4th down and 8 now as he got into Memorial territory to the 48-yard line.
That's what makes Nico Luna a all-valley defensive player performer. We had a penalty.
Number 70 on the offense.
But
that penalty is declined.
Nico
4th
Luna,
down.
his patience as a linebacker, he just waited for the quarterback to come towards him, and there he is. There's no way he was going to allow a 1st down. Pretty much no choice for the Huskies. They're going to go for it. Hey, there's a superintendent right there having some fun.
Yeah, Dr. Rene Gutierrez down there.
Oh, they're going to go ahead and punt.
There's the punt by Juarez Lincoln. Oh, almost died inside the 5-yard line, but it goes into the end zone for a touchback. And the Mustangs will bring out the ball to their 20-yard line. 4:02 to play here in the first quarter. Mustangs force a punt. See some of the fans having a good time. The Mustangs 1st and 10, their own 20. Going to hand this off. Big hole up the middle. And a 20-yard burst there for J.P. Garza. Garza all the way out to the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. And you got an official's timeout now with 3:57 to go here in quarter number 1. We're going to take a quick break. And it's 14-0 Mustangs. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
The Seams Back to School sale is your perfect way to win. 6 weeks of perfect attendance earns students a chance to win a new car from Seams. And any student gets $500 off MSRP at Seams McAllen Ford or always online at SeamsMcAllenFord.com. Drive local, drive Seams.
And welcome back, Mark May with Mario Reyna. Mario got an interesting statistic here for you. Don't see this very often. Memorial has run 10 plays, 10 offensive plays tonight, and they have 8 first downs.
Yeah, it's an exhibition of how to execute an offense, and it all starts with that big offensive line.
That includes 2 runs for touchdowns by J.P. Garza. Now has 5 scores on the year. There the Mustangs, 1st and 10, their 41-yard line, their 3rd possession. They got an I backfield. Huskies crowding that line of scrimmage. There's a toss. This is Solis this time. Solis has a convoy of blockers. He keeps going at the 30. Now at the 21 men to beat and pushed out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 11, but a huge run there for the Mustangs, and they're in business once more.
know, each running back, if they're not running, Mark, even though Solis had the big run right there, the other running backs are out there blocking, and in that one, J.P. Garza was in front. He hit somebody in the defense, and then he hit another one, so he had two nice blocks for his friend right there, Jaden Solis.
See another look at it here. See, look at all the blocking he has in front of him.
There's number
his
4.
Receivers and his offensive line. Then it becomes a foot race all the way down to the 11, a 39-yard jaunt.
Go with us! Go! 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 Go!
And I think
for some reason the play clock was stopped.
Yep. Boy, I thought wanted a timeout for a second, but now he steps under center. Gonna hand this off to J.P. Garza, who's lined up as a fullback. Fights his way down close to the 7-yard line. It'll bring up second down. They can actually pick up a first at the 1. Clock running now to be under 3 minutes by the time they snap it again. Pick up a 4.
What a combo right now, the running backs with Jaden Solis and J.P. Garza.
So second down, 3-step drop, fires toward the end zone, incomplete. Going for the touchdown there, Hugo Rodriguez, the intended receiver. Gonna bring up third down from the 7.
That's the second time that Kane Coy tried to hook up with Hugo Rodriguez as he ran the pattern. I think the ball was a little slowly underthrown. Even if he would have caught it, it probably would have hit the turf. So 3rd and 6. What do you think, Mark? Another running play since they've been working pretty good?
Probably so. Probably 2-down territory as well. 3rd and 6. They hand this off. This is Solis. Big hole at the 5. No need for another play. He's in for the touchdown. And the Mustangs open up a 20-0 spread. Jaden Solis with the TD from 7 yards out. And the Mustangs have a commanding lead here.
That's Jaden Solis, the leading rusher for the Mustangs, with his 5th touchdown of the year. So now him and Jaden and J.P. Garza both have 5 touchdowns each.
Extra point try by Sanchez. Plenty of leg, and it is good. He's 3 for 3, and it's a 21-0 lead now for the Memorial Mustangs over the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies. With 2:46 to play in quarter number 1, we're going to take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
In South Texas, we know family is everything. That's why at South Texas Health System Clinics, we focus on providing exceptional care for generations of patients. Our family practices offer a wide range of services for every member of your family, from infants to seniors. Our experienced physicians take the time to listen and provide personalized care, ensuring the health and well-being of your family for years to come. At South Texas Health System Clinics, we're dedicated to keeping families healthy and happy. We are here for you every step of the way.
And we're back. Here's the kickoff by the Mustangs. Picked up by the Huskies at their 10-yard line. To the 25. Now turns the corner at the 30 and bounced out of bounds at about the 37. Nice return there by Alexis Contreras. And La Jolla will set up in good field position. That Mustang scoring drive, their longest of the game so far, Mario. 4 plays, 80 yards, capped by this run here by Solis. And 7 yards out.
And that one almost looked like it was meant to go outside, but Jaden, as a good running back that he is, he was looking for the open hole, knowing that his offensive line is going to open a hole somewhere. As we take a look at the moon, great job by Jaden finding the open hole.
Nice shot of the moon there too. Looks scary. A perfect October moon there. So we see Menchaca scrambling, gets out of bounds. It's going to be short of the line of scrimmage.
Chaka, being a young junior, will probably learn that once he scrambles out of the hash marks, that he can just throw the ball away, and that way he can save himself 4 or 5 yards. You can take a look. The 44 for the Mustangs was ready to get him. That's Javi Izaguirre. He took like a 5-6 yard loss.
And right, second down and 15. He's going to hand this off. This is Alaman, hit in the backfield. First man there for the Mustangs was Dalton Keller. I called his name a couple of times here tonight. It's going to be third down and long now for the Huskies.
Dalton Keller did a good job as a linebacker to read the play. And once he read the play, and he saw the handoffs, he quickly came in there. He's a very good tackler. As I said earlier, he came into this game right behind Nico Luna as one of the leading tacklers for the Mustang defense.
Huskies 2 for 3 on third down. They're facing a 3rd and 17 here. They'll go out of the pistol once more. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Menchaca steps up in the pocket, now fires, and this is caught. Going to be short of the first down, however, but they do make the catch there, Sebastian Lopez.
Christian Little was the defensive back that came in on that tackle. Still about fourth and about 4 yards to go.
Yeah, they picked up 13 yards there.
I mean, they've had a couple of plays that they've gotten more than 10 yards on, but it's just not enough. So they're probably going to punt it away, Mark. There's the cheerleaders. I understand today we have the middle schools out here, middle school cheerleaders and the football players.
There's the punt by the Huskies. Huskies going to prevent any kind of return. Santiago Lopez there to touch it. Huskies, by the way, under their first-year head coach, Daniel Cortez. Mustangs under head coach Moses Patterson. There you see Patterson right there in his 4th year as head coach, longtime defensive coordinator as well before that. So been with the program about 20 years.
Well, one of the good things, Mark, is that Mustangs, that's something Coach Patterson, when I was talking to him before the game, that he wanted to make sure his team did not come out flat and overconfident. He wanted them to execute, and so far, they get hundreds on that.
Last minute of the first quarter here. Mustangs with the 3-touchdown lead. They're going to give this to Solis. Solis trying to bounce outside. Blocking breaks down, and he manages to pick up about 4. And bring up second down.
That's one of the few plays where the Husky defense finally got a little bit of penetration from the defensive line to allow their linebackers to come up and only allow a 4-yard gain. It almost looked like there was no gain, Mark, but there was still a gain because, as you know, that offensive line always gets that push.
Right, second down and 6 for the Mustangs. Coy rolls out, buy himself some time, decides to run it now, and it's going to step out of bounds at about the 34. It's going to be just shy of the first down. Bring up third down and short with 5 seconds left in quarter number 1.
Kane Coy showing some patience. Got the opportunity to throw the ball, and he did not spot his receiver was not open right there. And he said, you know what, I'm not going to throw it away. We got a good offensive line, and he's also pretty smart to go out of bounds and not take a hit. Timeout.
I think we do have a timeout. Let's see who called
Timeout. What is Lincoln? The first timeout of the half.
So Juarez Lincoln elects to call a timeout. Mustangs up 21-0. We'll take a break. Be back in a moment here on Football Night in McAllen ISD. And we're back. Mark May with Mario Reda here at DQ Fan Field. We see the Mustang cheerleaders under Coach Pete Ramirez, longtime coach of the cheerleading squad. Won a couple of state titles, UIL. Had a lot to cheer about so far. Mustangs with 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. 5 seconds left in quarter number 1. Mustangs facing a precarious 3rd and 1 here at their own 35. They hand this off. This is Braxton Spates. His first carry is a first down and more across midfield, all the way into Huskies territory to the 46-yard line.
What a luxury for the Mustangs that their 3rd running back comes into the game. Very fresh legs, and he's also a pretty good runner himself.
We've reached the end of quarter number 1, and our score 21-0 as we see that terrific 19-yard run there by Braxton Spates on his first carry for a Mustang first down. We'll be back in just a moment.
Why choose Lone Star National Bank for your business? Because no other bank does more to support local businesses. In fact, we are the #1 lender in the Valley to small businesses. We put money to work here in our community.
That helps our local businesses grow, creating more jobs
and more opportunities for all of us.
working together.
Together. We do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
And welcome back. And Mustangs just ran on the first play of the second quarter, headed off to Solis, scrambled 18 yards down to the 28-yard line. They've got a first down there.
Solis made a couple of...
Yeah, here it is again.
And you know, at the end of the play, Mark, he's the one that initiated the contact on the defender.
So the Mustangs closing in on 200 yards rushing. They're at 195. Handoff Spates. Spates dancing his way, trying to find a hole there. He's able to fall forward to the 25 and pick up 3 yards. Now bring up second down.
Braxton Spates comes into this game with 58 carries, 380 yards, and he has the most touchdowns of the running backs. He has 7. Who do we have here, Mark? Kathy?
Yeah, we've got the Kathy Middle School cheerleaders here. It's a middle school and elementary night. So they have middle school cheer, middle school football, also some elementary cheerleaders out there as well. At the Brown Middle School cheerleaders over there to the left. Kathy Middle School there too, the Cobras. There's a big run here. And look at this, gonna go all the way in for the touchdown. That's Alanis on his first touch of the night and takes it all the way in from 25 yards. And the Mustangs have scored once again and take a 27-0 lead.
You know, it was a matter of time. Either if Alanis was going to catch a pass or they were going to give him the opportunity for some kind of run. And that's touchdown number 11. He is the leading scorer for the Mustangs now with 66 points.
Here's the extra point try by Jonathan Sanchez, who's been perfect so far tonight. Alanis is the holder, man who just scored the touchdown. He's up and away, and it's good. And the Mustangs now lead it 28-0. All right, we'll take a break. Be back in a moment. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
The Seams Back to School sale is your perfect way to win. 6 weeks of perfect attendance earn students a chance to win a new car from Seams. And any student is $500 off MSRP at Seams McAllen Ford, or always online at SeamsMcAllenFord.com. Drive local, drive Seams.
And welcome back. Mustangs up 28-0 here early in the second quarter. Take another look at that touchdown. So it was kind of an end around to the right side.
He broke a tackle. That was important.
And rode that tightrope to get into the end zone for the score. His 11th touchdown of the year, correct?
Yes, sir.
hard to keep up with it, man. And the kickoff, meanwhile, will go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback, and La Jolla will get it at their own 25. 10:34 to go in half number one. So we've had J.P. Garza with 2 touchdowns, Jaden Solis with the touchdown, and now McAllen ISD with the touchdown. The Mustangs up by 4 scores.
But this is where coaching gets hard, Mark, for Coach Moses Patterson, is that, you know, you tell your team you got to play hard, you never know, and then you're up 28-0 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We just started the second quarter. So how do you keep your kids inspired and motivated to play football?
3 down linemen here for the Mustangs. Hand off, Alaman. Alaman breaks a tackle, surges forward across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Pickup of 7.
And that's all the Huskies want to do, Mark, is just try to be competitive. And there's been several plays where they've gotten 8 to 10 yards, but it's just not often. And then after they get a good positive yardage, they'll lose 4 or 5 yards. So it makes it real hard, especially against this Memorial defense that tonight they're playing very inspired.
Second and 2 after a gain of 8 there by Alaman. And goes in motion. Gonna fake the handoff. Menchaca wants to keep it.
He's in trouble.
Mustangs ready for that once again. And again, that first contact, Adrian Garza. I think they've got Garza kind of shadowing the quarterback because a number of times when Menchaca's tried to keep it, usually it's Garza who's the first man on the scene.
Yeah, it all starts with the defensive line, Mark, that they're taking care of the offensive line, so that opens up the opportunity for Adrian Garza. He did a good job of being patient and letting the runner come to him.
This will bring up 3rd down and 5 after a loss of 2. Chaka to throw. Down the sideline, incomplete. I think it was intended for Angel Hernandez. Would have been his first catch. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's the other thing, Mark, that when you're not having a lot of success in the season, those are the type of plays that you have to make. It was a good pass by Menchaca. Should have been caught, but it wasn't. And an opportunity for a first down.
As he guarded us, the cornerback guarding closely on the play. Now punt formation once again here for the Huskies. So the 3rd punt of the evening. This will be returnable. Fielded at the 33 here by the Mustangs. Up across the 50, picks up some blockers there. That's Solis. And Solis with a great return all the way to the Husky 32.
And that's what makes Solis a real dangerous returner, Mark, because he when the ball was up in the air, he looked up and he saw that there was a big gap to the right side. And you could take a look. As soon as he got it, he knew exactly where to go. And there was a lot of blockers on that right side for him.
Yeah, 35-yard return on the punt. All the way to the Husky 32, and the Mustangs in excellent field position here again. Already leading by 4 scores. Tosses left, that's Spates. Spates with some blocking. Bounces outside, crosses the 25, first down inside the 20 to the 19. He was finally brought down by the defensive lineman, Lionel Contreras.
That was a pretty nice, smooth run by Braxton Spates, running back. First, he allows his blockers for 78 downfield, blocking for him, and he puts on the move. Sean Reyes was up there leading the block. How would you like to face a 330-pound offensive lineman marking your defensive back?
Oh, yeah. Adrian Hernandez, the linebacker, also in on that tackle for the Huskies after a 13-yard run by Spates. First down for the Mustangs at the 19. Got a wing right. They hand this off. Spates over right guard. Bounces and hurdles a man, and now inside the 10, almost to the 5-yard line. And the Mustangs will have 1st and goal.
Spates doesn't run like he's just a sophomore, Mark. He's real calm, and he uses his feet. It's the second time that he uses his feet real like he hurdles a little bit over the defender. Take a look at the run.
See it again here. He hurdled a man there and kept his balance before he was finally brought down by Emmanuel Zavala, the defensive back. So first and goal here for the Mustangs. They hand this off. Spates, big hole, and in for the touchdown, but there was a flag down. I think they had actually blown the whistle beforehand.
Ball start,
took off
78,
too soon.
offense. 5 yards,
Start. I
first
saw
down.
that from up here.
First penalty on either team tonight. We'll move it back 5 yards to the 9.
Boy, but that was a big hole right there on the left side. Spates went into the end zone untouched. Bringing in the play for the Mustangs is Alex Monroy, number 10.
So Spates and Garza in the backfield on first and goal from the 9. Handoff Spates again, straight ahead at the 5, still turning and is in there for the touchdown. And Spates has the touchdown, becomes the 4th different Mustang to find the end zone here tonight. The Mustangs up 34-0.
Spates gets credit for the touchdown, but if we look at the replay, just keep an eye on number 78, Sean Reyes, and number 70, Ezequiel Osuna. Big holes, thanks to those two young. That's touchdown number 8 for Braxton.
Wow. Here's the extra point try. This is up and away, and it is good. And Sanchez now 5 for 5 on his extra point tries. 7:23 to go here in the first half. Here's another look at that touchdown. 8th of the year for Spates. Just turned his way into the end zone for the score. 35-0. Mustangs in front. We'll be right back.
In South Texas, we know family is everything. That's why at South Texas Health System Clinics, we focus on providing exceptional care for generations of patients. Our family practices offer a wide range of services for every member of your family, from infants to seniors. Our experienced physicians take the time to listen and provide personalized care, ensuring the health and well-being of your family for years to come. At South Texas Health System Clinics, we're dedicated to keeping families healthy and happy. We are here for you every step of the way.
And welcome back. There's the kickoff, goes into the end zone for a touchback. And La Jolla Juarez Lincoln will take over at their own 25-yard line, trailing 35-0 here in the mid-second quarter.
JP Garza, Mark continues to have a great night, not only on the football field. I was looking at the scoreboard up there at where we have DQ Fan Field, and I looked up there, and guess what I saw? Guess who is the Student Scholar Athlete of the Week?
Oh, who's that?
JP Garza.
JP Garza. He's everywhere.
Mental and physical.
He's on our player profile, and he scored twice tonight. Play action fake there by Menchaca. Pass goes incomplete, intended for Santiago Lopez.
Adrian Garza almost had a pick 6 on that one, Mark. He barely missed it. He read the play, and take a look, Mark, right here, the pass. And he was right there. I think he might have even touched the ball.
Lopez laments what could have been. So second down and 10 at the 25 here for the Huskies. Mustangs have scored on all 5 of their possessions. Menchaca rolling out right, wants to go deep. It's a man down there, incomplete. So that was number 2, Ozzie Cardenas on the coverage. Intended for Santiago Lopez.
And
bring up third down.
The Huskies didn't get much out of that, right? No, incompletion. It's a positive play for the Huskies. First of all, the blocking was great. A lot of time for John Menchaca. It was almost caught. Defender, good judgment right there. Mark did not commit. Was it Cardenas? pass interference.
Cardis with some theatrics there at the end. Spinchak on 3rd and 10. Fires short, actually, to his own offensive lineman.
You're going to get a penalty on that one.
Yeah, there'll be an ineligible receiver. The flag is down already. I think he was surprised as anybody to find the ball in his midst. It was Eduardo Reyes, a senior offensive lineman.
You know, sometimes you can look at stats, Mark. You messed up the play right away, right? There, number 44. He's the one
illegal
who
touching.
displayed
53 on the offense.
Did a good job. That was
5 yards,
so
loss of down.
So loss of down. It's a 5-yarder and a loss of down. And once again, the Huskies will have to punt.
Yeah, essentially goes down as a completed pass, but at the spot of the foul. So they're going to spot the ball at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 4th down and 15.
Mustangs will get great field position again.
This could be returnable. Mustangs chasing after it. That's Solis, wants to pick it up, try to get something here. Picks it up at his 23. Dodges a couple tacklers. He's at the 35 now. Trying to get to the outside. He's got some blocking there, but he's brought down before that at the Mustang 44-yard line. And a return of about 20 yards.
Definitely makes some plays that don't look pretty good. He makes them exciting.
He took a lemon and he made some lemonade here. So you let that ball go by him, and coaches get on the returners about that. That's probably why he was mindful to chase that ball down and try to make something out of it. Able to get 20 yards.
Tackle by number 24 for the Huskies, Alan Cerda, young sophomore.
Just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Mustangs have scored on each possession. They hand this off. Spates, hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage, spins his way forward to about midfield, a gain of 6.
And that's what makes Spates a real dangerous running back, Mark. That not too many times, but after contact, he usually gains 3 or 4 yards. Yardage after contact.
I think we've got an official's timeout out there. And we'll take a break. 6:37 to go before halftime. Mustangs up 35-0, and we'll be right back. And Mark May with Mario Reyna here on football night in McAllen ISD. First of a doubleheader this week. Haven't had one of those since back in August, but we've got a game tonight, a game tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, the Nicky Rowe Warriors homecoming. They'll be taking on the Edinburgh Vela Sabercats. They're on the air at 7:15, 7:30 kickoff. Meanwhile, this one, a district game. Mustangs with a commanding lead by 5 touchdowns right now.
What do they have? More than 250 yards of total offense.
You're right. Yeah, 266 yards rushing. Another 20 yards passing. They might get 300 yards rushing before the half. Here's Spates on 2nd down and 4. Puts his way forward, and we'll see where they spot this. Should be close to a first down.
Once again, Spates, they had him. The defender had him by the legs, but he always leans forward and falls forward and gains those extra 1 to 2 yards.
Here and there on the tackle, defensive back Humberto Mandujano with a couple of teammates. Spade's got exactly 4, so that'll move the chains. 1st and 10 here in Husky territory at the 46. Under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Man is going deep. Boy, going for the home run ball here, and it's caught. That's Hugo Rodriguez in for the score and a touchdown. Mustangs go for the home run and get it. And they lead it now 41-0.
The third time is a charm, Mark. As you know, earlier in the first quarter, they threw 2 passes to him. And there's the pose, everybody having fun. Rodriguez very excited to get himself a touchdown. Excellent pass by Kate Floyd. There's a baseball connection, Mark. Pitcher to center
Boy's
fielder.
a center fielder, yeah he's got an arm.
Fielder to the pitcher.
Hit the relay man. East with the good hold. Sanchez the kick is good. He's now 6 for 6, and it's 42-0 Mustangs. We're going to go to the fan cam now. Fans have plenty to cheer about here.
Got a pink out there.
Yeah, October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The fans getting into it.
Jonathan Sanchez, the extra points mark. He had missed 5. He was 22 out of 27. And now you say he's
6 for 6.
6 for 6. So now he's at 28 out of 33.
And here's a nice kickoff, too. That's also a weapon.
Yeah.
It's going to be another non-returnable kick. It'll come out to the La Jolla 25-yard line. So the Huskies will set up there, trying to get something going here in the late first half. They trail.
To see the replay, it was a nice pass. Here it is. Thank you. Good protection.
Boy lobbed that up perfectly, caught by Rodriguez.
Look how excited he was.
And in the last 10 yards for the score, 46-yard touchdown pass.
Hugo Rodriguez, a lefty, Mark.
So a draw play to Alamana. Actually, they fake it to him, and Chaka keeps it around the right side. Loses his helmet in the process.
The turf, good sportsmanship right there.
34-yard line, gain of 9. There is a flag down.
Into the run, personal foul, face mask, number 55, defense. 15 yards,
at the end of the run, there,
first down. The player keeps to stay in the game.
Now there's a reason why the flag came out, or the helmet came off.
Yeah, 15-yard face mask penalty. So we saw it on the replay there. So that's tacked on to the end of the run. So a 9-yard run, 15-yard penalty, 24 yards they pick up on the one play all the way up to the 49-yard line. Juarez thinking with 2 timeouts to work with, 5.5 minutes on the clock. There's a fumble, loose ball, and Menchaca has to follow it. Back in his own 46 and a loss of 3.
And that's what's been happening to the Huskies, not only in this game, but in other games, where they hurt themselves after a positive play. They come up and basically give up a down. And now it's 2nd and 14. And that's not what the Husky offense needs.
Replay there. Tackle on the play be Adrian Garza. They're trying to set up the screen to get this to Alaman. Alaman hit near the line of scrimmage. Not going to be able to get anything. A terrific open field play there by Dalton Keller. He's having a terrific game.
He sure is. And what makes that play even real good, Mark, is the fact that he's patient. He waited for the play to evolve, and then he came in there and made sure that there was actually, they think they lost a yard.
Yeah, you're right, 1 yard. See it again there. Keller forces Alamod out of bounds. Completed pass, but lost a yard on the play. And now 3rd down and 15 here for the Huskies. 2 for 6 on 3rd down.
Timeout.
Timeout. What is Lincoln? Your second timeout of the half.
That'll be their second timeout, so we'll take a break. 3:53 to go before halftime. Mustangs up 42-0, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Lone Star National Bank for your business? Because no other bank does more to support local businesses. In fact, we are the #1 lender in the Valley to small businesses. We put money to work here in our community.
That helps our local businesses grow, creating more jobs
and more opportunities for all of us.
working together. Together.
We do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
Mark May with Mario Leda here at DQ Fan Field. First of 2 games that we'll have for you this week. We've got this one tonight. Tomorrow's Nicky Rowe against Edward Bella. 3:53 to go before halftime here. Huskies trying to get something going as they have the ball near midfield, their own 44-yard line, but facing a daunting 30-15. Three receivers to the right of Menchaca. And a new quarterback draw here. Has some rooms. He crosses midfield and forced out of bounds, well short of the first down. He's in Mustang territory at about the 46. Gain of 10.
Well, because of that 10-yard gain, I wonder Coach Cortez will go for it. He doesn't have much to lose. 4th and 4. They do look like they're going to try to go for it, see if they can get something positive going here before the end of the first half, trailing 42-0.
You saw in that replay Brown Middle School students watching from the sideline. Having a good time here. They'll be future Mustangs in just a couple short years.
Timeout. What is Lincoln? Their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
And Juarez Lincoln elects to use their final timeout here, so it looks like they just might go for this. Facing a 4th and short. 4th down 4. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our halftime kick. Chance for one of the Mustang teachers to win $100. It'll be Mr. Edward Blaha, popular history teacher there at Memorial. He'll be taking the kick. If he makes it, $100 richer he'll be.
Now, does he keep the money for himself, or does he give it to somebody at the school?
Well, that'll be up to him.
Okay.
So you better make friends with him if he makes it.
I think one time, Mark, in 5 years, Mark, I think you and I should qualify for that to see what happens.
Eventually, yep, we should.
Look at those kids having fun, Mark.
Yeah, they see themselves on the scoreboard now. Those are the Kathy Cobras. Saw their principal, Mr. Miguel Herrera, out there a few minutes ago.
Mr. Miguel Herrera. I'll tell you a little bit about him after this play.
And here, 4th down and 4. Rolling out is Menchaca. Throws this, caught, 1st down. Now move the sticks. That's caught by Lopez, Sebastian Lopez.
Good for the Huskies. They needed a 1st down. Try to see if they can get something positive. Good pass. Good pass. Getting back to Mr. Herrera, Kathy Middle School principal, Mark. When I was a teacher at Zavala Elementary, his first year as a teacher was at Zavala Elementary. And you could tell back then that this guy was going to be a good educator. No surprise how he moved up the ranks and then got into administration, and now.
So handoff Alaman. Alaman hit the line of scrimmage, but on second effort manages to pick up some yards to about the 35 Mustang territory, about a 3-yard pickup. See on the replay, Alaman, second effort. We're at 2nd and 7 now. 2.5 to go before halftime. Huskies out of timeouts. Chaka looking to throw. 3-man rush, has all day. Now likes to run it.
Good decision. Got a couple of yards off of that, and also went out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:21 left here in the half.
It's going to be at the 33. Looks like he picked up 2. Third down and 5 now. Oh, and there we see Miguel Herrera wearing the pink shirt there, the principal at Cathy Middle School, former principal at Jackson Elementary as well. So yeah, you're right, Mario. He's moved up through the ranks. Somebody pointed out that he's on camera now.
He's waving at everyone. There you go.
And he'll, by the way, be hosting the Coffee with the Superintendent tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I'll tell you more about that after this play. Menchaca rolls out right, has to throw on the run, and it goes incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. And tomorrow's going to be Coffee with the Superintendent, which is something the superintendent, Dr. Gutierrez, likes to do, where he goes around from different middle schools and will invite parents to come in and just have a chat with them, have a nice coffee, which are provided by our Strides program kids. And that'll be hosted at Cathy Middle School tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Public is welcome.
4th and 5 mark. That last play didn't go anywhere, but I still want to give credit to John Menchaca for throwing the ball away and avoiding a sack.
4th down and 5 now from the Mustang 33. 4-man rush. Menchaca steps up, fires for the end zone. As a man down there, and there's a flag down. Couple of flags. And this looks like it's going to be a defensive pass interference. It could be an automatic first down.
It will be. Good pass by Menchaca.
Defensive pass interference.
Pretty much.
Number 17
was beat.
Defense, 15 yards, first down.
Take a look at the replay. Here we go. Chaka. Just give your offense an opportunity, and you can see there that the defensive back, he knows it. He knows that he never turned around, and you learn from that. You'll be all right.
3rd penalty on the Mustangs results in a first down. The 18-yard line. It's a handoff. Alaman, big hole at the middle, and he's going to take it in for a score. The Huskies are on the board. Just over 2 minutes to play here in half number 1.
Good for the Huskies. Down 42-0. They're playing with big heart. They know it's going to. This game is basically already out of hand. But for them to get a score before halftime, that's important for them.
8-play, 75-yard drive. Here's the extra point try. Extra point try is up, and it is good by Dylan Lopez. And the score now 42-7. Favor of the Mustangs with 2:02 to play before halftime. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more Football Night in McAllen ISD.
The Seams Back to School sale is your perfect way to win. 6 weeks of perfect attendance earn students a chance to win a new car from Seams. And any student gets $500 off MSRP at Seams McAllen Ford, or always online at SeamsMcAllenFord.com. Drive local, drive Seams.
Mark May with Mario Reyna here on DQ Fan Field. Let's take another look at that touchdown. An 18-yard burst here by Alaman. Untouched, really. And for the score. And the Huskies on the board. Just over 2 minutes left in the half. Mustangs have scored on all their possessions in the first half. Mustangs with 270 yards rushing, in fact, in the first half. Have an outside chance to get to 300 before they head to the locker room. Lopez with the kickoff, going to be fielded on the run at the 11. This is Alanis across the 30. It's hit and goes down at the 37-yard line. And the Mustangs will set up in good field position with 1:57 showing. They have all three of their timeouts to work with.
Ball will be placed on the Memorial 37-yard line, first and 10 Mustangs.
So what do you think the Mustangs would do up 35 points? I mean, you still got to run your plays. If you take a look at Michael Alanis.
First contact was Alexis Contreras. Finishing it off was Adrian Hernandez there for the Huskies.
You know, if you were in a tight game, you know that you're trying to score, but being up 42-7, it's a hard decision for Coach Thibault. They'll probably run the ball and see what kind of yards they get out of it.
At the tight end of the right side, they'll run to the right, as is J.P. Garza here. Excuse me, Jaden Solis on the carry. Solis forced out of bounds. Looked like he has enough for the first down, though, with 1:49 left.
You just got to keep running the ball. And that's football. And we well expect in the second half, Mark, maybe after 1 or 2 possessions or half of the quarter, this is where the kids that have been the backups will have an opportunity to come and try to show their coaches that maybe they deserve a little bit of playing time.
First down at the 47, handoff. J.P. Garza has room to the right side. First down and more, racing the sideline, and is all the way down to the 25-yard line in La Jolla territory. So that was a run of 28 yards. That'll put him over 300 for the game.
You know, Mark, and if you look at both sidelines, one sideline has a lot of players, and Husky sideline doesn't have many players, and that's what makes it hard to have a team with a lot of depth, and that's probably why they struggle. But I will tell you one thing, they have a heck of a soccer program over there with the Huskies. They're always either winning district and advancing late into the playoff rounds.
Here's Solis, bounces outside, Garza. And Garza able to get inside the 20 to about the 16. Going to be just about a yard shy of the first down with just over a minute to play before halftime. And actually give him credit to the 15. So a 10-yard pickup and a first down. 21 first downs now for the Mustangs in this first half. A lot of teams don't get that many first downs in an entire game. Solis dotted the I. There's a fumble, and Coy has to fall on it for no gain. Second down. Mustangs not using any of their timeouts. We snap the ball just one more time here. You see the replay. Coy following on it. So second and 10 now. Toss to Solis, has room at 15 up to about the 10-yard line. That should do it for the first half. Mustangs won't stop it. And there we are at the break. And the Mustangs with a commanding 42-7 lead
Timeout
at halftime.
McAllen Memorial. For 2 seconds on the clock.
Memorial did call a timeout.
Yeah, they did call a timeout.
So we'll keep it here. Memorial with 2 seconds left elects to stop the clock.
It could be an opportunity maybe to let your field goal kicker work on get him a little bit of confidence. Or I do see.
Yeah, putting their field goal kicker out there.
Yeah, this is, it's not about running up the score, but you always got, you know, you never know in the game where you need to give your field goal kicker an opportunity for.
This will be 27-yard attempt on the last play of the half. High snap, and Alanis is going to run it. And is hit as he tried to throw the ball. Scramble for it. Won't matter as the horn is sounded. We're at the halftime. We'll keep it here so that Mr. Edward Baja can try his kick for a chance to win $100. So the Mustangs do not attempt a kick there. And we are at the break. 42-7 the score. Mustangs in front. And we're going to have Mr. Edward Blaha, history teacher at Memorial, to attempt a kick over the north end zone. He can make it from 12 yards out. He can win $100 from Performance Therapeutics. There he is. Here's the approach, and no good. Good effort by Mr. Blaha, and we appreciate Performance Therapeutics for their support of all our educators in McAllen ISD. They sponsor the halftime kick. He'll still get his picture taken out there on social media and everything. We see Mr. Alvarez, the principal, there as well. And we're at halftime. We're going to hear from the La Jolla Juarez Lincoln Dancers and the Husky Marching Band, followed by the Mustang Prancers and the Mighty Mustang Band. Enjoy it, and we'll see you on the other side.
also feature a white person on the very side.
and gentlemen, the McAllen Memorial.
All their support of the band. McAllen Memorial Band directors are Angel Martinez, Deborah Luna, Araceli Rodriguez, Mark Martins, Stephanie Perez. The band is also assisted by Mr. Brandon Cortez, Marcos Silguero, and Sofia Sanchez. The Memorial Band would like to wish the Juarez Lincoln Band all the best at Pigskin this coming Saturday and the rest of the school year. We would also like to wish another happy 29th birthday to Mr. Salso Gonzalez. We hope you enjoy the second half of the game, and go Mustangs!
May with Mario Reda, and of course score 42-7. Mustangs in front, scoring on 6 of 7 possessions in the first half, and probably would have scored on the 7th if not time had run out in the first half. It'll be the Huskies to receive to start this third quarter, and they were able to get something going there late in the first half, weren't they, Mario?
Yeah, that's important for a team that was down 42 points, still fighting and clawing and trying to just make something positive happen. And to them, that was probably like a big win, Mark, especially after they were dominated. But that says a lot for the coaching staff, Coach Cortez, that they know that they are undermanned and playing against a tough team. But they were able to get something right before halftime, something positive.
Yeah, Mustangs on top thanks to touchdowns, 2 by J.P. Garza, 1 by Jaden Solis, 1 by their wide receiver, Michael Alanis, and then a third running back, Braxton Spates, found the end zone as well, and Hugo Rodriguez caught a 46-yard touchdown pass from Kane Coy for the Mustang scores. The running back Alaman scoring for the Huskies. Huskies pick it up here at the 10-yard line, run across the 20, across the 30, near the 35-yard line. Nice little return there by Alexis Contreras. And they'll be setting up in good field position here to start this third quarter.
Good hustle play there on for the Mustangs was Ozzy Cardenas hustling all the way from the left side all the way to the sideline.
Look at the replay. You see Contreras picking it up at about his 10-yard line.
Also in the play, number 8, Ocañas.
So Menchaca still in there at quarterback. A handoff to Alaman on the first play of the second half. Doesn't go very far as we see a nice play by the defensive end, Javi Izaguirre.
Fajardo also in on that play. You can see him right there with a big smile.
Loss of a yard, back to the 33-yard line. First half, the Huskies get 57 yards on the ground, 41 yards through the air, 5 first downs, 98 total yards. Did have 1 turnover. And here's Menchaca on second down, forced to run.
Look out.
And gap closes quickly. A couple of Mustangs in there on the tackle, and including number 90, Jason Escobar. I think Corbin Disco also in there.
Yeah, Eric Guajardo. Number 9 and 90. More smiles for number 9, Eric Guajardo.
Yeah, loss of 3 yards. And that brings up third down and 14 now. Huskies 2 for 8 on third downs in the game so far as they hand off to Alaman. Alaman with some positive yardage across the 35 to the 37, but it's going to be well short of the first down.
Adrian Garza with the first point of contact by the defense to ensure there's no first downs. Look at him. Showing off a couple of showing off his biceps. Works out all the time, right, Mark?
They do. Even on after game days, they'll hit the weight room.
Goes back to
no rest for the weary.
Jaden Solis has made some interesting punt returns tonight.
Solis back at his 25-yard line. Here's the punt. It's going to be returnable. Solis has it at his 23. Dances up to the 30. Flag is down, though. Trying to turn it outside. Able to break it up to the 40, near the 45-yard line, but this might come back.
Probably a push in the back, Mark. That's usually the call. Official quickly threw the penalty. It's going to come back.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 2, receiving team. Spot foul, 10 yards, first down.
Penalty on the Mustangs. So the ball will be moved all the way back to the 16. So a spot foul, 9:43 to go in the third quarter.
We do have some subs, and we'll see if we can do our best to get them out.
Kane Coy still in there at quarterback. Handoff to Spates. Spates with a big run here. First down and more up near the 40-yard line. 25-yard run there. We're going to spot this at the 45. 29 yards, actually.
Pretty easy run right there. Spates, he runs real relaxed, real smooth.
Mustangs with 21 first downs in the first half, 318 yards rushing, 66 passing, including a touchdown pass for Coy. See, they're just shy of the 45. First down, they'll give it to Jaden Solis. Solis inside, bounces outside, crosses the midfield into Husky territory to about the 46-yard line, a gain of 9.
His quickness is something else. That's what makes him a really good running back. He can stop and go without a problem. Couple of subs on offense. Number 64, David Chacon in the game. 71, Jose Rios.
Tackle on the play by Ismael Garcia, linebacker, senior for these Huskies. Huskies definitely in a rebuilding mode.
There's no foul on the play. All 3 players went low.
Also
Second down.
Now on the offensive line, number 74, Tadeo Zamora. Rene Gomez is still there. Number 78, Sean Reyes is still there.
Talking about the Huskies being in rebuilding mode after they had a 30-plus game losing streak that was snapped earlier this year against Donna North. They won that one 28-21. Still trying to build up their program. Back into contention as Spates turns forward across the 40, about the 37-yard line. And a gain of 9 on the play and a first down.
Easy going, easy going. Offensive line, doesn't matter with the subs. They continue to dominate.
We probably won't see the Mustangs put the ball in the air for the rest of this game.
Alex Monroy bringing in the play for the Mustangs. Expect offensive coordinator Tivo Gonzalez to run the ball.
Take time off that clock. They pitch it to Spates. Spates runs inside. A host of Huskies all over him as he gets up to the 30-yard line after a gain of 7.
Like we said at the beginning of the game, Mark, the Mustang offense only has 2 seniors in the starting lineup. And they're going to get better and better. And next year, they're going to be something to deal with. They already are, but next year, they're going to be something else. Bringing in the play this time is Hugo Rodriguez.
Rodriguez caught the nice touchdown pass from Coy in that first half. 7 men on the offensive line, a line of scrimmage for the Huskies. As Solis carries the ball, looks like he's got the first down. Only needed 3 yards and gets to the 27. It's going to be 4 first downs on this drive for the Mustangs. This drive already 3 minutes old.
And it looks like the Mustangs on offense are slowing down a little bit, not going too fast, trying to run that clock. You also have to protect against injuries. This game is in your pocket already, so no need to overdo it.
Oh, ball comes loose, and King Coy has to fall on that. Be no gain to bring up second down.
That's the second time I believe that's happened to King Coy. Is he kind of like a not too happy face, a little bit in a hurry?
He's going to wind up wide to the right side. And for a 25-yard touchdown in the first half. I formation, handoff Solis, trying to get outside. Well defensed by the Huskies. So a couple of Huskies bring him down. Mandujano was one of them. The other one being Adrian Hernandez. They'll bring up third down.
Right there defensively. Mandujano also helping out, like you said, Mark. Adrian Hernandez.
5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 8 for the Mustangs. A handoff to Spates. Spates running straight ahead. Crosses the 20 to about the 19-yard line. It's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. We'll see what the Mustangs decide to do here.
I think they're going to go ahead and give Jonathan Sanchez an opportunity, which might pay off later in the year. He already has. He didn't get that opportunity, Mark, because of the high snap. So,
yeah, this will be a 37-yard field goal attempt.
He's got the leg. There's no doubt about it. Right down the middle.
Yeah, it's between the hash marks. Snap to Alanis. Good hold. Kick is certainly long enough, and it is good. 37-yard field goal for Jonathan Sanchez, who's having a terrific night. 6 for 6 on his extra points, and now nails a long-distance field goal here to extend the lead to 45-7.
That might pay off later down the road if the Mustangs need a field goal.
Took a good 6 minutes and 7 seconds off the clock. What the Mustangs were going for was something time-consuming.
Yeah, the first 2 quarters were real slow.
There we'll see Sebastian Lopez back to receive, staying about his 10-yard line.
I don't know if he'll have a chance to take it back unless Jonathan Sanchez was instructed not to kick it into the end zone so that the kickoff team has an opportunity to get themselves involved.
Yes, Sanchez had several touchbacks here tonight, and this one is going to be fielded about the 3 to be returned. Across the 10, 15. This is Lopez on the run. And is going down the sideline all the way into Mustang territory. A great return there by Alexis Contreras. All the way across midfield.
What an effort by Alexis Contreras. I'm sure the special teams coach for the Mustangs are not happy. They're going to be practicing that they cannot afford it. They want to be a winning team. They have to be a winning team on all aspects of the game. And besides offense, defense, special teams can always win or lose you games.
57-yard kickoff return by Contreras. All the way to the Mustang 40. So Great field position here for the Huskies. They fake it to Alaman, and a pass is deflected, nearly intercepted. Thought it might be a fumble return for a moment for 55, Adrian Garza, who's having a big night, but it was a deflected pass. It was incomplete, and we have second down.
You know, Adrian Garza was ready to celebrate.
Great anticipation by the Mustang defense there. And Chaka in his passing in the first half was 6 of 12 for 41 yards. His first to pass attempt of the second half. Hands off Alamano, he fakes it to Alaman, wants to keep it. Trying to turn that corner, is able to. Mustangs lost containment on their backside, and Chaka able to pick up good yardage.
Javi Aguirre did not have the speed to catch, but Stauffer came in and made sure he pushed them out of bounds. As you look at, usually the quarterbacks are going to be a little bit faster than the linebackers. 2 downs right here, Mark, a 3rd and 2 to get a first down.
There's Alaman on a sweep right. With a cut upfield, and on second effort picks up that first down. Gets 4 yards all the way to the Mustang 28-yard line.
Good hard running. Good hard running by Alaman. Gabriel. He's the sophomore. If he doesn't, he was determined.
Several Mustangs in on the tackle, including Gabriel Galvan. Off Alaman on first down is hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage, going to be held to a gain of 1 yard. Going to bring up second down.
He got hit right away.
Several Mustang second string players in there, getting some good experience. Helping on that tackle, Javi Izagiri. Also in there was Jordan Binkard.
Curtis, senior, getting some opportunity to play.
See the replay once more. First contact was by Israel Roberts-Jones.
Dylan Sanchez is also in.
There's Alaman on the carry. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Was forward for maybe a gain of 1 and bring up 3rd down and long.
Playing time.
3rd down and 8 now. So the Mustangs doing a good job of shedding their blocks there. Adrian Garza helping out on that tackle. Also involved was defensive lineman Dylan Sanchez. They're on 3rd down and 8, and Chaka looking to throw. They'll lob this one, and incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Alan Cerda, the tight end. They'll bring up 4th down. There's a flag down.
Yes, there's a late flag that came in. Probably a hold.
Holding, number 70, offense. Penalty is declined, 4th down.
Minute 43 to go here in the 3rd. And a quick quarter.
That's what happens when you run the ball and you get yourself a couple of first downs.
This might be just out of field goal range. Are they going to try the field goal? I think they are. Yeah, they're lining up at the 32, so this will be a 42-yard effort.
He does have a good leg.
Lopez, the kicker. The kick is up and away. It is long enough, but it's no good. It was wide to the left. 42-yard field goal is no good. And the Ball will go over to the Mustangs. Lead 45-7 with a minute 40 to go in the third quarter.
What's going on out there in the stadium, Mark?
Yeah,
There we go.
Got the fan cam.
It's a nice fresh night, no? The freshest night of the football season.
Yeah, we'll go back to the fan cam in a moment. So Mustangs on first down. Hand this off. And that's some new faces in there. First carry of the game for Jorge Munoz. He's up to the 30-yard line, make it to 31. Gain of 5 on the play, going up second down. Mustangs closing in on 400 yards rushing for the game.
Job by Jorge Munoz protecting the ball.
Tackle by Adrian Hernandez. Called his name several times tonight for the Huskies. Second down and 5 now for the Mustangs at their own 31. Got a new quarterback in there as well as they hand off again to Jorge Munoz. And Munoz will get a couple more yards, but it'll bring up third down and short. New quarterback in there for the Mustangs is Zarek Garcia, who's a junior. There we see him there, 34, number 13. It's Garcia, a junior.
It's always good to give your backups an opportunity, Mark, because you never know when all of a sudden you're going to need them.
Mustangs 3 for 5 on third down. So they pitch this right side. Looks like they have enough for the first down. There we see Garcia. Garcia and Coy, both juniors.
And we're going to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, at the end of the third quarter. Coy's numbers, by the way, 2 for 4 for 66 yards and a touchdown tonight. We're going to have the fan cam now here at the end of the third quarter with the Mustangs on top, 45-7.
The jackets are out, Mark. What's the temperature out there, maybe 70?
It is a little bit cool. We've got our first cool front coming in. Okay, back starting of the fourth quarter. Teams have switched ends. Mustangs now going left to right. So they hand this off on first and 10. Again, the carry there by Jorge Munoz. Picks up about 3 yards. Actually 4 all the way to the 42.
Car running by Munoz. Junior running back.
He's tossed to the left side. Munoz once again has some room. Flag comes in late as he's bottled up at about the 49-yard line. A gain of 7. We'll see what the flag is about.
Holding, 64, offense.
It's a holding call.
Be the 5th penalty on the Mustangs. Ten yards, move it back to the Mustang 32 in the opening minute of the fourth quarter here. Tomorrow night we've got Edinburgh Vela taking on Nicky Rowe. We'll have that game for you at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. It'll be Nicky Rowe's homecoming.
Both of them are undefeated, aren't they, in district play, Mark?
I think you might be right. So we see a first carry of the game here by Alex Monroy. Another flag is down. This might be on the defense.
All of a sudden, the flags are coming out.
Personal foul.
Face mask.
Horse collar. 77. Defense. 15 yards. First down.
So that'll give Memorial the penalty yardage they had lost back plus 5 more. It's only the second penalty on the Huskies tonight.
You see right there. Oh man, that was a
the
good
horse
call.
collar there right at the end.
Probably not done deliberate, but can't do that. Game of volleyball, Mark, when the girls hit the ball into the net, this whole team will go, you can't do that. There's a net there.
It gets in the way sometimes. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Husky player may have stepped offside. Garcia wants to keep it. Could be a broken play.
It is.
So he gets across midfield to about the Husky 48, gain of 5.
Unfortunately, a good play by the defense is not going to.
No flag down, by the way, so the Husky player was able to get back. Now 5 yards will give the Mustangs 400 yards rushing.
So you got back with time, Mark. You were too fast on your penalty.
So 2nd down and 6 here for the Mustangs. Under 10 minutes to go in the game. Give it to Munoz. Still churning there. A 2nd and 3rd effort going on as he fights his way to the 45. Gain of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd down and short.
So who do the Mustangs play next? Do you know, Mark?
They'll play Edward Bella.
Ooh. I think one of the reasons we had a quicker quarter is because the Mustangs are now waiting for the play count to wind down to about 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's a sign of good coaching there. Garcia, backup quarterback, having the presence of mind to keep an eye on the clock as well. He's calling the plays.
Yeah, and earlier in the game, in the first quarter, you know the Mustangs are on the ground. They call their plays quickly. And the play count was only going down a few seconds. Oh, here.
There's our next games there, Mario. Memorial. Yeah, they'll be at Edinburgh at Richard Flores Stadium to take on the Vela Sabercats. That'll be next Thursday night. And then next game for Juarez Lincoln, they'll be back at home at La Jolla ISD Stadium, taking on the La Jolla Palmview Lobos. It'll be an intercity rivalry there next week on the 25th. The Huskies and Lobos. There's Garcia on 1st and 10. Hands this off. That's Munoz once more.
And the Mustang offense, they're not doing anything fancy. They're just running the ball up and down. They know this game is in hand. Trying to give some of the kids an opportunity to play. Eloy Lozano's in the game now.
Under 8 minutes to go. 2nd down and 9 for the Mustangs. There's a toss to the right side. A little bit of space here to about the 34-yard line. And Mustang running back is Anthony Silva. His first carry.
The center into the game now is Eric Adrian.
Leo Elizondo on the tackle. This will be 3rd down now for the Mustangs.
Probably 2 downs to make a 1st down, Mark.
Garcia rolls out, wants to throw. This is kind of hung up there in the air, but the Mustangs come down with it for a 1st down.
He'll take it.
Caught by Monroy.
We found out something about Zarek Garcia. He is a lefty.
Completed for 8 yards.
Good job by Alex Monroy to come and get the ball. He wanted it more.
Mustangs convert on third down. Now 5 for 8 on third down. There's 6.5 to play in regulation. New set of downs here for the Mustangs. Handing this off to Munoz, turning his way forward, crosses the 20 to about the 17. And looks like a gain of 9.
Good hard running by Munoz.
So 2nd down and 1 here for the Mustangs. Hugo Rodriguez lined up wide to the left side. They got a wing left. Hand this off. Munoz dances his way forward up to near the 10-yard line at about the 12. A gain of 5. And pick up another first down. Mustangs with 26 first downs now in the game. They had 21 at halftime. Here's our next webcast. That'll be tomorrow night. The Vela SaberCats against Nicky Rowe. It'll be homecoming for the Warriors. 7:30 p.m. kickoff. We'll be on the air about 7:15.
Been a while since we've seen the Warriors.
I think last time we saw them, they had a comeback victory over Palmview. There's a run by 24, Silva. This crosses the 10. They're going to be at the 8-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Mustangs 2nd and 6 now, or 4.5 to play. Boy, this is a second half that has unfolded in real time, it seems like.
Yes, sir.
It's just motored by. Toss right, trying to get outside. Silva not going to be able to get there. Good tackle on the play by the defender, Eduardo Reyes. Got back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd down. They can actually get a first down at the 2-yard line.
Now we got under 4 minutes to play, Mark.
So this Mustang drive started actually with 1:40 left in the 3rd quarter. They've still got the ball. They've had it the entire quarter. And here's Silva. Silva hit at the 5. Fights his way to about the 3-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. That's going to actually be a yard shy of the first down. And it looks like they'll bring in the field goal unit. Or will they? Yes, they do.
Yep. And I think this is important, Mark. It can pay off dividends later on in the season.
20-yard field goal attempt as Alanis will set up right at the 10. Be on the right hash. It's a bit of a rush, but he gets it off. And it's no good. Missed wide to the right side. So after hitting a 37-yarder, he misses the 20-yard attempt. And the ball will go to La Jolla, trailing 45-7 with 2:53 to go here in the 4th quarter. Let's see how long that possession was, Mario.
It was a long one.
10 minutes and 47 seconds.
Almost 11 minutes.
Almost an entire quarter. 45-7 the score. Huskies with it with less than 3 minutes to go. They do have all 3 of their timeouts. If they get into scoring range, they might decide to use them just to try to get one more on there. Make it a little closer. Something to build on for next week. Mustang cheerleaders still showing all their spirit. Huskies, ball comes out to the 20 after the missed field goal from inside the 20. First down. Going to lose a couple of yards. It was Alaman on the carry. Actually got back to the line of scrimmage. And the clock will run here. Second down and 10. So you see it again. First Mustangs there were Jose de la Garza and Nathaniel Contreras. We see a look at Aiden Stauffer, who's a starting linebacker, one of the few starters still in there. On second down, they'll give to Alaman, trying to get outside to the right. Mustangs string it out well, and he's finally pushed out of bounds by Roberts-Jones. For a gain of 2. Third down. There's the rest of the Mustang schedule. We mentioned Edinburgh Vela next week on a Thursday night game. That'll be on the road for them. And then they've got Nicky Rowe. That'll be here at the stadium on Friday, November 1st. And finish it out on the regular season against La Jolla Palmview. That'll be a Thursday night game. We'll have those last 2 games for you. Mustangs against Rowe, Mustangs against the Lobos, right here on MITV Sports.
That Edinburgh Vela game, McAllen Memorial game, could be the district championship on the line.
So a run here for 2 yards by Alaman. Ball came out, but it was after the whistle. And this will bring up 4th down. The Huskies will go for this here with just over a minute to play in the game. Mustangs are going to improve to 6-1 overall. This will be their 4th straight win.
They haven't lost inside the Rio Grande Valley. The only team they lost to was San Antonio Johnson.
Yep. They'll be 4-0 in the district.
Timeout.
Huskies will be 1-6.
What is Lincoln?
So Huskies elect to call a timeout here with 43 seconds left, facing a 4th and 6. We'll do the fan cam now here at DQ Fan Fields.
About 72 degrees out there, Mark. We're having fun. But even a Halloween costume already. Good energy, good energy.
I'm not sure if that was a costume or if those were pajamas. It is a school night, so we do need to get to bed early tonight.
That's right. Especially since McAllen ISD always has great attendance.
Attendance up around 95%.
That's what I heard.
Pre-COVID numbers. Here's a punt. The Huskies decided after the timeout to punt the football. And they'll kill it at the Mustang 41-yard line. Mustangs will run, probably only need to run one more play, and that should do it. Mustangs will be 6-1. La Jolla Juarez Lincoln will slip to 1-6. Mustangs will be 4-0, still tied for first in the district race. That should be a terrific one for them next week as they take on the Vela Sabercats. A team that's been a perennial Valley powerhouse for a number of years. See, Garcia's going to take a knee. And I don't think he'll need to snap it another time here. Yeah, the game clock is now less than 20 seconds. They haven't started the play clock yet, so that'll run out and that'll do it. So for the Mustangs, just give you a scoring recap here. They get 2 touchdowns from J.P. Garza, who now has 5 on the year. Jaden Solis had a touchdown run, as did Michael Alanis. Braxton Spates had a touchdown run, and then Hugo Rodriguez got a touchdown pass of 46 yards from Ken Coy. His only touchdown pass of the game, as the Mustangs throw the ball only 5 times. They run 74 yards passing, 437 yards rushing. 437 tonight for the Mustangs as they pick up 26 first downs. And that'll do it. Mustangs win it 45-7 here at DQ Fan Field. For Mario Reyna, I'm Mark May, and the rest of our award-winning MITV broadcast crew saying so long from DQ Fan Field. We'll see you tomorrow night when it's the Bayless SaberCats and the Rowe Warriors. Good night.